Food banks across the country are struggling to keep up with funding demands and the demand for food and nourishment for its growing number of clients. As a result, the Ottawa Food Bank has had to make tough decisions, streamlining some of its operations here. Now, the Muslim charity Concern International has launched a new food bank at its Ottawa headquarters in Beacon Hill. Joining me now, the person tasked with leading the new food bank, Momin Janjwa, is with us now here on All in a Day. Hello there.
Hi, Alan. How's it going?
I'm doing okay. This seems like a heavy order at a time when we're hearing about food banks, needing to cut back. How are you able to open a new one?
So, Concern International, we're a big charity. We're actually Canada's oldest Muslim charity. We were founded right here in Ottawa 45 years ago to the month. So we have 40 plus years of experience in providing humanitarian aid, sustainable development, and emergency relief to communities worldwide. One of those communities being right here in Canada. We're a larger charity, and because of that, we felt like, we had to play a part in helping those smaller charities and smaller food banks, in alleviating some of the pressure that's on them right now to meet the demand.
And the location is also of note here. It's at the Ottawa headquarters in Beacon Hill. This obviously draws attention to the need for services outside the city's downtown. Talk to me a little bit about the need there.
Yeah, so, the food bank that we've opened is actually not an encampment food bank. It is actually a food bank that serves the entire city. And the reason for that is because, the primary clientele for this food bank will actually be the Muslim community, although it's open to all, regardless of their race, their gender, etc., because hunger doesn't know any of that. It only knows hunger, right? For us, we had a space in Beacon Hill. We have headquarters there, and we had space that recently vacated, in our basement area. And we decided, now is the perfect time to actually use that space to give back to the community. But a core component of the program is actually going to be deliveries. No matter where you are in Ottawa, you're able to apply to this food bank and receive service. Delivery was very important to us because, a lot of people have mobility issues. If you're a single parent household, for example, you may not have, the luxury to get a babysitter in order to go out and get your food hamper. Or if you're a senior who's at home, or you're somebody who doesn't have access to a car or the bus, it's important for us to have that delivery service to be inclusive of all, regardless of their mobility constraints.
So, if somebody's hearing this right now and thinking, "Okay, I'm in that situation," what do they do in terms of being able to get that delivery, or in terms of actually starting up and getting help from this food bank?
Yeah, so, you can visit us at humanconcern.org. That's our website. The information's on the website. If you are somebody who is not good with the internet, you can always visit us in person at 877 Shefford Road, Gloucester. It's right off of, the highway, on Montreal Road and Shefford Road.
The hope for this food bank, Momin, is what? I mean, if you were to look down the line 2-3 years from now, I know many people who've worked with food banks have said, well, I'm really hoping to not have a job in 5 years down the line. I'm hoping that I'm no longer necessary. But given what you're seeing happening around you right now in Ottawa, what do you think the timeline is going to be for the food bank?
Yeah, and again, although, we're happy to be playing a part in the solution, it's sad that we have to actually be a part of that solution. I wish we didn't have to open another food bank in the city. But at HCI, Concern International, what we believe in is crisis to sustainability. We've taken many communities across the world from the point of crisis to sustainability. When someone comes to a food bank to receive a food hamper, they're in a moment of crisis, right? They don't have food at home. Their fridge is empty. They're not able to feed their families. Our job, at HCI will be to work with clients to take them from crisis to sustainability. Phase 2 of this project is actually going to be developing programs, as we receive feedback from our clients and consultations with other agencies across the city, developing programs that can help, those in need become self-dependent. In terms of timelines, I really can't tell you. Of course, things have gotten much worse over the pandemic. It was a period of hyperinflation, job losses, and now we're facing a threat of tariffs from down south. So I can't tell you what the future will look like, but I can tell you that human concern will be part of the solution.
Momajajwa, thanks very much for being with us today.
Thank you, Howard.
That's Momajajwa, a local project coordinator for Human Concern International, directing their food bank at 877 Shefford Road in Ottawa.